Well, it is so unfortunate that some of the decisions Oshiomhole took while in office is actually affecting him and making him not to be really relevant as the politics of today. Remember that he was a former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, and because of his decisions as well, he was sacked and sent away from being the chairman after presiding over the APC for about 2 years and a half. But a lot of decisions that has actually caused him not to stand really strong as it's supposed to, because as of today, Oshiomhole is supposed to be one of the very strong politicians. But because of his decision, especially about the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, that was when his woes really started, because it all started after he refused the governor to pick up the ticket of the All Progressive Congress. And during that same process was when he was sacked, and his national committee and all the people that worked under him and with him were also sacked. And that has actually made him really irrelevant to the All Progressive Congress, because this day they make a lot of decisions without even considering Adams Oshiomhole in any position or even considering him in any political office. But as it is now, another case is upon him, because right now the appeal court has also reinstated appointees he sacked in 2008. That is such a long time. What was he? Who was he then in 2008 that, a lot of these appointees that were sacked at those times were actually reinstated? Anyway, more details will come to you shortly, but please, if you have not subscribed, please ensure you subscribe and also give our videos a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. And don't forget, this is Saffron Media, and we are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable, sizzling hot gist from Nigeria, especially in the area of politics. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report and see how this decision has really affected Adams Oshiomhole. Yes, the Appeal Court Benin Division on Tuesday set aside the dissolution of the Edo State Law Review Commission by the then Governor Adams Oshiomhole in 2008. According to the court, Oshiomhole failed to follow due process. In an unanimous judgment, the court ordered that members of the commission be reinstated and be allowed to complete their tenure. The tenure will run March 25th, 2021, the day the judgment was given, till August 25th, 2025. The judgment delivered by the three-man panel was read by Justice Baobele Abraham Judgewell. Other members of the panel were Justice Oyebisi Omoleye and Dr. Frederick Ohoy. The appellate court held that the Adams Oshiomhole-led administration did not follow laid-down procedure in dissolving the commission. The appellants in the suit number B/375/OS/2009 were identified as Elder Jonathan Ehimie, San T.E. Ogbede Hama, and Edward Aigbambe, Governor of Edo State. The Attorney General and the State House of Assembly were the respondents. The appellants had challenged the ruling of Justice Nogi Aifuwa Imokwede at State High Court, in which he dismissed the claims of the appellants for being statute barred. In his ruling, Justice Judge will declare that the dissolution of the Edo State Law Review Commission and consequent determination of the appointments of the appellants on 24/11/2008 with due compliance with the provisions of the revised edition law of Edo State 2001 by the first respondents, the then executive governor of Edo State, is null, void, and no effect whatsoever. The court set aside the letter issued by the then secretary to the state government SSG on behalf of the state governor, saying it was issued without compliance with the provision of the revised edition law of Edo State 2001. An order is hereby given reinstating the appellants to their aforesaid position as chairman and members of the Edo State Law Review Commission to serve out the remainder of their 5-year tenure. Hmm. This is really getting more interesting. Who would have thought that something that was actually judged about some years ago, yes, about 13 years ago, who would have thought that that same issue would still be raised again? And imagine some of the people he sacked without following due process. Imagine how these guys have been given another 5 years to be in those offices. It is really frustrating. And it is because Adams Oshomole is no longer in any of those authority position. That is why he's being treated this way. Because I trust him, he would have ensured that he made sure that all of these court cases that are against him, putting people in positions, wouldn't have worked, because he is that kind of person. He does not easily let things go. He ensures that his head bent on ensuring that those things work in his favor. I know that was the main reason he was actually sacked as the chairman, because a lot of people said he does not want to follow what people are saying. He's just bent on his own ideas. Everything has to be done around and surrounded about him. He does not take excuses from people. He does not take people's opinion. He believes only his opinion should stand and all of that. So, all of these decisions has actually affected him in so many ways that he himself does not even understand. Because people knew him while he was in office. People could tell that this man do not even want to take, anybody's opinion. He just feels like everything is surrounded around him. And, people had to plan against him. That was why he was sacked, because it was an agreement between some of those guys in the cabinet of the APC that made them to just sack him. And, it wasn't just him alone. They knew that, okay, if they sack him, his committee would actually come back to fight for him. They had to sack every one of them so that he will become very powerless. And that is what he has become. He has become so powerless that he cannot even do anything any longer. People just do a lot of things to him these days, and he's just powerless. He just looks at people, and rather he will just smile. Yes, because there's no power. It is only power. And because they said absolute power corrupts absolutely. It was someone that had absolute power. So he was using it anyhow. He was using it anyhow. Remember how the Edo State election went by, how we actually made a lot of propaganda against the governor, saying it was a wrong choice he actually brought to the people of Edo State, and now he has a better choice. But people are not fools. People know what they want, and they've seen the action of the governor. So they know what he's saying and what he's not saying. So I believe this is a very, really strong lesson for Adams Oshomole, because many things he left behind are now coming back to haunt him. So it's a lesson to other people too who are in a position of authority. So my dear people, that is it from here. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop your comments and also give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.